Ooh, nice and warm. It was so cold outside. We've got real nice winter in Sweden. I just was outside with our dog and Billy. Got in, all chilled, so we got the fire started and we got ourselves some coffee. And I went through my old records and I found this demo. It's from 1999. I think I was 17 when we recorded this. So I thought it was nice to sit down and talk a bit about that. Because it seems like yesterday, but it's a little longer back in time. This is actually a demo that we used to make, physical demos, not an MP3 you put out on the digital world. There was no real digital world. So we were just a bunch of teens rehearsing in this rehearsal space in the south of the Netherlands, wanting to get our music out there, wanting to become a band that makes albums and tours the world, which we later did. But it had to start somewhere, and it started with this. We made this ourselves. Like, we went to the small studio, recorded it, and printed the papers to put into this CD ourselves. You can even see, if you see it up close, that the pixels, they were a bit too rough. We didn't know exactly how to do it, but we were super proud of it anyway. And it has 4 songs on it that, of course, we wanted to sell it at some of our shows and send out to record companies to get a deal, which we did. Looking at this little demo really brings back a lot of memories from the days where we rehearsed twice a week, had this old tape recorder in the middle of our rehearsal space where we would record ideas. Sometimes also impossible to bring home, so I would have to remember them for a couple of days, and then we would continue working on it, or I tried to continue working on stuff at home, or bring back the tape home, and I'm talking about, cassettes. In a big search for our sound, and there were not too many bands with female singers yet, and what kind of style is it going to be for myself, how I'm going to be singing, how I'm going to put myself in the middle of all this, all these men, and of course, we had this huge focus from the first moment off. All of us wanted to become this big band. So I think that drive was always really there, and I think also necessary for us to make the step from that tiny rehearsal space in Reuver, the Netherlands, to, touring the world. Well, from the actual recordings of these 4 songs, I have barely any memories, weird enough. I just remember being extremely nervous, very insecure. I never had a vocal lesson in my life, and I never sang in front of a microphone in a studio before. I think we also had a time pressure. I mean, we were just a bunch of kids. There was no money. So, time is money. It had to be done fast. That I remember from recording it. And the little about, was this okay or not? Is the sound okay or not? I'm sure we had way more ambitions than we could afford. But this is forever there, which is beautiful. We didn't have the money to really get proper artwork done and all that, so it was us printing these papers and all of that. But when I opened it, I realized, we of course had no money to make real CDs. So this is just we put the music on there, but we did leave a little note with the lyrics on it and our contact information. So there we are, and in the back, an address and phone number, and even an email address, and the first idea of a social media page that we had on my page. It's a fantastic, run back in time is how much, we become used to having social media and having, the possibility to record things even on your phone. There's great artwork you can even, make pictures with and do artwork with. It's really from a different time, and that makes it extra special to cherish. Thank you so much for watching me talking about music. I thought it was lovely to do, and I would love to do it again about some other album, and I hope you will join me on that. Just wanted to mention, if you would be interested in buying this, it's not available, which is the charm of it. It's a blast from the past that sort of belongs there. So it's not for sale, as far as I know. Maybe a few hidden jewels on the internet. And of course, the phone number mentioned in this, it doesn't work anymore. Thank you for watching, and see you maybe for another time.